this just becomes hard to process after a while. The degree and the depth of stuff, and then you have to read it on a whole new thing. The we build the wall. It's not even complicated, high level, highly sophisticated con stuff. They opened a page, a crowdfunding page, took money, said they were going to spend it on the wall. Didn't quite happen that way.
Absolutely, Ali. As I listened to you, I was so glad you started the show this way about two things, con men and criminals. Because, Chris Hayes was exactly right when he wrote that about what the Republican Party had become some years ago, really a con. And what the Bannon episode shows is really that at its height. I mean, what Bannon has done here is not a bug. It's a feature of the modern Republican Party. It's her whole strategy to pretend, oh, this is for you. We're doing this for the American people. We're building this wall.
Right.
And meanwhile, secretly, they're lining their pockets. And Hillary Clinton might have used the word deplorable, but it's these folks who are really treating the American people as deplorables. And so that's on the con men side. And on the lawlessness side, absolutely, Ali. I was so glad you quoted Paul Rosenzweig, who's a very strong Republican lawyer. There's a culture of criminality around Trump and his inner circle. And it's not just, Steve Bannon, who was the president's chief strategist. It was Paul Manafort, who's been jailed, who is the president's campaign manager. It was Rick Gates, his deputy campaign manager. It was Roger Stone, Trump's close political confidant. It was Michael Cohen, his personal lawyer. I mean, it's Michael Flynn, his president's national security advisor. It's like, who around the president hasn't been indicted at this point?
Right. It's as you say, it's not a bug, it's a feature. In the beginning, when these things would happen, Trump tried to throw them under the bus. I don't really know them. I'm not really close. But now that we're on the 7th or 8th, depending on how you count it, and you just enumerated them, you just named them all, there is no space between the president and all of these people.
Exactly. And I'm not sure I've named them all. I think there are others. And indeed, this week, we really learned, and you just started to advert to this at the top of your show, the New York prosecutors, both federal and state, have been investigating Donald Trump personally because Trump went and evidently tried to deduct his $130,000 in payments to porn star Stormy Daniels as a business expense. And so New York federal prosecutors were investigating that, as the state ones were. The federal prosecution after Bill Barr mysteriously disappeared, but the state one did not. And the president had been subpoenaed, and the Supreme Court said, yeah, Mr. President, it looks like you've got to turn that information over. And just yesterday, a federal judge in New York said, yeah, Mr. President, you got to turn that information over. And the president is trying through these desperate appeals today to try and stop that. But this is the rule of law asserting itself. It's the genius of our founders. It's the state prosecutors coming and saying, not so fast. You don't get to stymie us this time. We want this information, and we're going to get a court order to do it.